So here we have a 1964 RCA Roundy. Um, the incredible thing about this is it came out of a mansion, and it was in Providence, Rhode Island, and it was in a library stash study, and the mansion was being demolished, and one of the people that was working there grabbed it. And it's amazing. It's still on Channel 12. Anybody from Rhode Island knows that Channel 12 and Channel 10 are your local stations there. And as you'll see in a minute when I take it apart, before I, this thing is in incredible condition. Even though it's dirty, it still has all the original screws holding the back on. The interlock, everything, the chassis. I mean, just looking through here before we take it apart, how clean it is, and just a great find. So this set has the venerable CTC 16 chassis with a 21 FBP 22, which by then I thought it would be an FJP, but it isn't. Matching serial number to the set here. It's in incredible condition, even though it's got a little dust in it. It looks like there's virtually no hours on this set. All the tubes are original tubes, even the horizontal output, except for the vertical output tube. They replaced one tube in this. Other than that, from what I can see, they're all originals. The date code on the horizontal output tube is the 9th week of 1965. So you can see on the tube there, it's at 965. Original tube for this set. Phenomenal condition, phenomenal. Taking a look at the CRT, when we go to set the cutoff, that usually tells you right away this thing is just popping. I mean, it's just popping. So the cutoffs are very low on this. I go to read the emission. There's red, green, blue. Emission is like new. This is a beautiful set. Unfortunately, I'm going to gut it and use it as a parts set. I need the CRT for one project, the flyback possibly for another. So this is going to be, it's a metal cabinet set. There's nothing special about it. But this has a beautiful CTC 16A chassis that they're rare to find without being all burnt up. When these things survive, usually what would happen is from running them for years and years, it would cook these circuit boards up real good to the point where they would have carbon tracks on them, and they didn't do well. But this set is absolutely the most pristine example I've ever seen. So there you have it. Unfortunately, I'm going to gut it, but this set will make several others work. Stay tuned. So here's a point of interest. Here's the chassis in its full service position. On the back of the chassis, there's actually mounts to put the tuner assembly on here to pull it out of the set. I was a tech for RCA back in the day, and we were in New York, down in Oyster Bay, pulling out chassis, and the instructor was walking around, making sure that we did it the right way. We put all our convergence wires up on top. We pulled away the anode, discharged the set, and mounted this in the full service position, and it's ready to come out. And it's never going back in. It's utterly amazing how clean this is underneath. Amazing. It does have a few hours on it, I can see, but not a whole hell of a lot. I saw these, they were still running in the 1980s, and they were burnt. I mean burnt. And this one here is just absolutely gorgeous. Definitely going to hang on to this, and we'll use it for something someday. I'm not going to part out the chassis. I just need the tube for something. And the chassis I'm just going to hold on to for now, because she's just too nice to take apart.